I'm Shelley Drake Hawks, author of a new book called The Art of Resistance, Painting by Candlelight in Mao's China. And painting by candlelight refers to art during the 1960s and 1970s in China. Art that was not for propaganda, as we typically see, but art that was for personal expression or to express solidarity with fellow artists at a time when the political situation was very repressive. Actually, many of the famous painters in China, professors of the art academies, were severely persecuted during the Cultural Revolution. And it's not well known that many of them still found time to secretly paint during those years. And that private painting was very meaningful for them because it gave them the inner strength to continue their life as artists. I'm here at the Keran Academy of Art in Beijing, China, just a recently established museum and art school in honor of the distinguished painter Keran, who's one of 7 subjects in my book. Specifically, I'm in the room in which Keran's studio, his desk and his ink brushes have been recreated. Some artists dared to call for less governmental interference and more freedom in the arts. Keran's 1962 painting of a stubborn water buffalo suggests this spirit of resistance. In it, a cowherd insists that the water buffalo follow his lead, but the buffalo tugs back on the rope. Keran clearly identified with the water buffalo. In fact, his studio was named Learn from the Water Buffalo, and he painted the animal repeatedly as a self-reference. A few years after the painting, the Cultural Revolution would clamp down on any artist who championed even this reasonable degree of independence.
那我们就谈一谈他的晚年，特别是在一个很困难的时期，在那个时间呢，我的父亲经常跟我谈到了，他需要一个艺术的空间。可那个时候，对一个艺术家给予的这个时间和空间是比较困难的。很多的他的同辈的艺术家都停止了这个艺术创作活动，因此呢，他不断的在家里边做书法练习。
Another painting master I describe in my book is Kuchan, famous for painting eagles. Kuchan loved to perform Peking opera as a hobby, and he was the first art professor to integrate opera performance into his art curriculum. He saw parallels between the movement of opera, calligraphy, and freehand brush painting. There's a film of Kuchan painting this painting, and he put paper on the floor and he stood in the midst of it with a big brush. And it was a very physically taxing process, and often his son Li Yan would sit beside him and help him by offering him brush or ink. I'm here with Professor Li Yan. He is the son of Kuchan, one of the painters in my book. And Professor Li Yan is a distinguished member of the Central Academy of Literature and History and a professor at Tsinghua University.
鹰的嘴和眼睛本来不是这样的，但是他夸张的嘴方形的，特别是所有的黑的鹰，这个翅膀是没有白的羽毛的，这是他加上去的。这就是他把西化那个表现。一个比如大的瓷罐子，很有分量的黑的瓷罐子，要表现出它怎么样有分量呢？要加高光。在自然界里头，小鹰啊是不会在大鹰的身上的，而天鹅是可以这样做的，所以它就不是自然的鹰，而是我心里的鹰。
Another painter named Shi Lu has a very moving Cultural Revolution story. His 1959 landscape painting with Chairman Mao looking out from a cliff, criticized during the 1960s, is now back on display at the China National Museum on Tiananmen Square in Beijing. Shi Lu's painting style changed dramatically in response to his persecution. He still managed to paint very creatively even while suffering mental illness after his masterpiece was criticized. I'm here in Xi'an with Shi Lu's daughter, Miss Shi Dan, who's also an artist. So you and your brother were there during the Cultural Revolution. Do you remember some examples of when you watched your father paint?
我记得我当时是上中学，我那一年70年的时候是14岁，刚上中学。我就看到一个小破房子，他住在那个小破房子，一个窗户没有玻璃，是拿纸糊的，就是那个窗户是拿纸糊的，轻轻一动，那个纸就会破掉。我就从那个破的那个缝里边就看到他画画的时候，他把门关得很紧，不让人进去。我就看见他就在那儿，嘴里边念念有词，就是嘴里边不断的在说话，自己给自己说话。然后在一些那个过去的老画上面，密密麻麻、反反复复的在加，很浓重的颜色，很浓重的墨，就加了很多很多的东西在里边，就把原来的那张画完全把里边的意思就是改变了它原来的意思。
The Shanghai-based artist Feng Zikai also painted secretly during the Cultural Revolution. He worked on a Buddhist-inspired project dedicated to his famous teacher, the monk Hongyi Fa called Protecting Life Painting Collection. And this multi-volume project had the aspiration to inspire compassion and empathy for all forms of life, from the tiniest plant to animals that humans typically thought of as just meat. I'm here in Shanghai with Mr. Song Xuejun. Professor Song, I'd like to ask you about some of your memories of your grandfather, Mr. Feng Zikai. Many people know about the Protecting Life painting collection, but I think they would be very surprised to know that the 5th volume was published right before the Cultural Revolution started, and the 6th volume was prepared even in the midst of the Cultural Revolution. Can you describe the situation around the final volume?
家里人都反对，全家人，因为1973年是在文化革命的中间，那个时候是绝对不允许你去做这个事情的。这个是不允许的，那么而且会带来麻烦，但是他每天早上，他那个 get up 5 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock earlier get up nobody know完成是 to write the 第6期，悄悄的每天每个早上画1到2幅画，1 or 2 pictures， 然后白天什么都不做。
Do you think the Protecting Life volume is his most outstanding accomplishment?
可以说是比较重要的。丰子恺的那个艺术的面是非常非常广，关于那个children，a lot of pictures of the children，他特别喜欢儿童，这也是他艺术中间一个非常重要的部分，儿童。但是今天我们主要讲的是护生，护生是一个不能说是他最主要的，但是是一个很重要的一个部分。这个是和他和老师之间的关系，而现在我们的社会特别需要这样的东西，特别需要护心，就是刚才我说的，护生是护心，这是他的特点。但是这还不是最主的，最主要的是他的做人那个平等的法，道德特别好。他就是他的老师教育他，就是李叔同老师教育他，要搞好艺术，先要做一个好人。
The art of resistance is a topic with relevance for all of us, and I hope my book, will remind readers of the importance of supporting creative people at home or around the world who are being silenced or bullied.
所以，和Shelley博士在提到这些作品当中有一幅这个，我就感觉非常的合拍，非常的惊喜。
我相信这本书一定会产生很大的影响。那么这本书他已经辛苦劳作了，采访了多少画家本人，挺珍贵的资料，第一手资料，这个是世上很少见到的。
Your work also make contribution not only to American audience, but also like the young generation of Chinese people to understand what happened during the Cultural Revolution, the old generation artists, what they did during the difficult time, especially the private space.